Good morning, all of you teachers. Good morning. First year students, welcome. This is our presentation in service teaching. So my name is Hector Carrasco. My classmate, Alberto-Hector-Raul. Please welcome. Good morning. My classmate Raul Torres. We're going to present in service teaching. This is our poster. So, what we're gonna do today? We are to present this poster that the main ideas is to compare the Chilean programs, the develop of professional services or courses, professional courses that Chile offers to teachers to improve in their areas, and the finished program. So, my classmate, Alberto Medina, he is going to present the Chilean program.
Okay, thank you very much. First we're going to talk about the Chile program, as my partner said. And the name is CPEAP, and the meaning of that is Centro de Perfeccionamiento, Experimentación e Investigaciones Pedagógicas. And this is a program with EDUC, and the objective, or the main purpose of this program is to bring support to teachers and teaching. And also, this support is in terms of provide actualizations of contents, and also about the methodologies. Was created in 1967 by President Eduardo Frei Montalva, and one of the purposes was to refresh the methodologies in that period, and to strengthening the reform, the 1965 reform. And also this program helps institutions or teachers to improve about the methodologies and the way they can be good teachers, as we saw in the last video. Some features about the program, or things that can offer, is, for example, e-learning platform. So if one of us or other people cannot be in the class or in a room, for example, they can use a platform on internet. They can log in and then they can get the class. They got courses for primary and high school, so they got both levels with the curricular contents, and then can improve. And got the best ways to teach the classes. They offer uses of technology, techniques, etc. Also, last year we got here a kind of forum or seminario was with English Open Doors and with the ministry, and they taught us about that program. And another thing is the pros and cons about this program here in Chile. For example, the first one is a good time of preparation to face teachers' assessments, like what to do here, to increase our abilities as a professionals and as a teachers, and help us to use the element that we got and do it better. And the cons are, this is in white. Sometimes the workload as teachers is pretty big, and sometimes they don't have much time to go a seminario or to a kind of workshop to improve their skills or to improve themselves with the content or something like that. And sometimes they cannot attend this kind of courses. And the other thing is, maybe the ley docente is passed, the possibility exists that could be what is privatized. So maybe it's not, could be maybe not going to be part of the, let me say it, like the, yeah, thanks, politics of by the government. It could be, I forgot the word, the privatized universities can make the courses instead of the public educational system, like the other part now.
So, good morning everyone. Now I'm going to talk about the Finnish educational program. First, I speak about in general, about the educational system. So, at the moment, the Finland program, the Finland educational system is one of the most important around the world. Because in the PISA results, they appear in the five position of the ranking. Okay, so how they could gain that? Around the 1979, they introduced to the country a lot of politics. So, in order to improve the educational system, the government decided to give more importance to the municipalities in order to decentralize the educational system. So at the moment, they had a very good teachers because they have a good preparation in the universities, because they changed the normal school for universities preparation for the teachers. So I'm gonna read some important topics. For example, teachers at polytechnics are required to have either a master or a postgraduate licentiate or degree. For going to a teacher in universities, generally is required to a doctor or other postgraduate degree. So in this case, in Finland, even the kindergarten teachers have to be a master degree or a bachelor degree. Bachelor degree. So they have a good or an excellent system now, but even despite the fact that they have a good system, they need in-service training. But they have a program about the in-service teaching, but it's not mandatory. In some cases, the government should or give the responsibility to some universities or open universities in the summer, in which the teachers have to 3 or 5 days around to improving their qualities about the teachers. But what is the importance of that? Because now I thinking about improve that. In our proposal, we think change that and take that an example to improve and make a better program in our country. So, they focuses on the preparation of the teachers, not in the improving their qualities, because they have a good quality of teachers, because they have a good preparation around the 6 or 8 years in the university. So, in comparison with our country, the level of the schools or preparation of the teachers is lower. So, with this in-service teaching, I will try to improve that. So, in order to introduce to the next topic, I say that, and I teach my partner Hector. We're gonna explain that. Sorry.
Thank you very much. I'm going to give our idea to try to make a suggestion in the Chilean programs. So, what's our idea? We did that. This is a map that our idea suggests that in-service teaching should be a program offered only by the government. So the program or the organization that should give this or control this program is the Mineduc, right? So the Mineduc control this program in order to avoid the leaks of in order to avoid the resources leaks. This program will, in these terms, the program will be funded just by the government. So the Mineduc as an institution should create teachers databases, that is the teachers department, that will teach this program to teachers that in primary or secondary schools. That is our idea. So, for that, with these teachers databases, every region in the country will have a regional administration, right? And these teachers in different regions will come over there and receive these professional courses, right? And this, as a regional administration, will have provincial perfection centers. That is our idea. The future, as I said before, as a suggestion in order to improve in-service program, we thought the program should be funded by the government, right? The organization in charge, that will be the Mineduc. There will be a teachers department which function is to create a teachers department or teachers database. That is important. The professional courses will be taught by teachers. We have other programs like Elige Lugar, that is a private system or private program that courses sometimes are taught by other professionals like engineers or professionals in the other areas. So the importance of this is teacher will talk for teachers, right? This program will be an opportunity for teachers to develop in their areas. So if you are a teacher in high school or primary school, you have the possibilities to be to taught these courses if you are well evaluated in the national assessments. Sorry. Also, professional development courses will be taught according to actual needs in the Minedu programs. So these programs will be taught according to the national needs. So, for example, if they are new skills, for example, in informatics, for example, teachers who don't know how to manage programs like Office, something like that, they have the possibilities to take these courses or something like that. So this was our presentation. Thank you for your attention.